Good morning. Captain Robin Skiles, Tulare County Sheriff's Department Detention Division. Prior to Sheriff Bill Whitman and the other dignitaries speaking, I would like to just go over a little history and a timeline regarding this $60 million grant been conditionally awarded by the California Standards Authority to build a detention facility in the South County, specifically the Porterville area. The AB 900 Phase 2 was awarded to specific counties to reduce the overcrowding in the prisons and our jails due to the realignment the state had with the locals back in October of 2011. The California Standards Authority set aside $6.2 million to award to counties for jail projects. That was for expanding jails and for building new facilities for the increased population due to the realignment. The Tulare County Sheriff's Department had some real good partnerships going during this process of applying for this grant. Those partnerships were with the Board of Supervisors and with the County Administrative Office in Tulare County. Assembly Bill 900 was signed into law in May of 2007, and that was under Phase 1 for counties to apply for grants to build jails within their specific areas due to overcrowding. In 2011, Phase 2 came about, which had some different rules and guidelines than Phase 1 did, and Tulare County at that time decided to apply for some of these funds to build a facility in the Porterville area due to the increased population of AB 109 and due to the court facility that's being built in the city of Porterville. The major change in the rules in Phase 2 in AB 900 was that it requires a 10% match by the county rather than a 25% match in funds that was specified under Phase 1. October 7th of 2011, the California Standards Authority requested applications for AB 900 Phase 2 funds. October 19th, there was a bidders conference held in Sacramento. October 21st, counties had to have their interest statements into the state, which we did with the Sheriff's Department. December 13th, the Sheriff's Department approached the Board of Supervisors and gave a presentation regarding AB 900 Phase 2, and the Board of Supervisors approved applying for the grant of $60 million to build up to a 500-bed facility in the South County, and specifically the Porterville area. January 11th, those applications were due in Sacramento with the California Standards Authority. And the Tulare County Sheriff's Department, with our partners at the County Administrative Office, was able to complete that grant and get that grant in on that date. February 28th of 2012, we received a letter from the Executive Steering Committee that they were approving our application and requesting that the California Standards Authority give us the conditional award. Yesterday, we traveled to Sacramento with representatives from the Board of Supervisors and the County Administrative Office and at the California Standards Authority, and our grant application was approved and we received a conditional award of $60 million. And that award is to build a Type 2 facility, a standalone maximum security facility in the Porterville area. Construction on that facility at this time is scheduled to start in the year 2016 and finish in the year 2018. With that 10% match, the actual cost of that facility will be $67.9 million, which exceeds our 10% match by $1.9 million. The application process in this involved 35 counties that submitted letters of interest to the California Standards Authority. 25 of those counties were invited to apply for this grant. 20 of those counties applied, and 11 counties were awarded the conditional award yesterday. Okay, thank you very much, and I'd like to introduce Sheriff Bill Whitney, Tulare County Sheriff.
Thank all of you for coming today. Appreciate the chief bringing his staff here. We certainly are going to work hand in hand with local law enforcement, the chief, the police department, making sure we can all have some input in the design and the functioning of this establishment when we finally get the jail built. A lot of work went into this by our staff. We were kind of behind the 8 ball to start with, but we all got together, and I had been meeting with my advisory group out here in Porterville for some time, talking about a facility, jail facility, when they started building the courthouse. Gary Reed, Kelly West, John Corkins are members of my advisory council out here, and they kept encouraging me to try to build a facility out here and bring a facility out here. So with that encouragement, we proceeded. There's a lot of people to thank for putting this together and making this happen. $60 million is a big deal. And Kristen Bennett, Gene, and his group were all there for us. Without their help, your staff, your help, we couldn't have got this accomplished in this short period of time. I was extremely proud sitting there yesterday in Sacramento before the board, because our team had done such a wonderful job on preparing all the documents, all the paperwork that had to go into this to achieve this award. Was just done so well that it just went right through. There was not one question asked of our proposal. It just went right through the committee, and I'm sitting there thinking, man, that was just too easy, because I was watching some other things happening that were coming down on some of these sheriffs that wasn't real pleasant. So I was extremely proud knowing that we'd done our homework. We had a wonderful paper put together and a project put together. Dow Cleek, my under-sheriff, has been instrumental in pulling this together. My goal was, when we thought we had a chance of getting this money right away, was to build a facility in Porterville. It's much needed. Porterville area, the south end is starting to grow, and with that comes the needs for our type of business. I'm looking forward to the day when we no longer have to transfer felons back up and down the highway to come all the way from Vice A to go to court here, or vice versa. This facility here, we all know, is wore out. There's no holding capabilities here anymore. We can keep up to, I think, 11 inmates in this jail, and that's just obviously not enough. So I just want to thank everybody for being here today, and what a wonderful job our whole committee. And I thank Gene and the county and the supervisors for coming up with the matching funds to make this happen. And I think it's going to be exciting. I'm going to play as big a role in this as I can to ensure that it gets built in a timely manner. And I'm just looking forward to our contractors in this South End County having the ability to go to work every day. We all know, as we drive around our county out here, our contractors, our construction people are hurting. And they're struggling to try to keep their businesses going, the cement finishers, the framers, the electricians. And the one thing I will ask, whenever who gets this project, that he hires local and buys local. And that'll be the big request that I have. So with that, I want to... Yeah, 5 minutes. Also,
thank you, Bill. Thank you. What a great day. Porterville and Southeast. You know, $60 million just happened today. And to see the infrastructure coming in here with the new $93 million courthouse, the new $60 million jail facility, what a great, great day. I mean, what city in the county can say we got $150-some million coming to our part of the county? I mean, this is a big, big day. Big day. Huge big day. But I do want to thank all the staff, CAO and the sheriff's staff. We have really top-notch people at the county level. And I'll tell you, like the sheriff said, this grant went through unscathed. I mean, it went through every obstacle there could be. It just passed right on through. And it was being up there yesterday at that meeting. You could see a lot of people out there were kind of scrambling around. Like, what the heck happened to our grants? You know, what happened to our grants? But I'm glad this thing's going forward. I want to thank everybody this morning for showing up. It's a great event, and so glad that we're finally getting this jail facility over here way ahead of schedule. 10 or 15 years probably ahead of schedule. And the savings is going to be in transportation costs once we get this thing built. Robin Skiles, when he gave us the report at the board, said $500,000 a year just in transportation costs until we get this jail built. So thanks everybody for being here. It's a great day for Porterville. It's a great day for Tulare County and the sheriff. So thank you guys so much for being here. Now I'd like to introduce Mayor Ron Ivers.
Well, what an exciting day. Before I get started, I'd like to recognize Councilman Shelton, Councilman McCracken, Vice Mayor, John Wallace, the Chief, McMillan, and his staff. This is a very important event for the city of Porterville. You know, I said at the groundbreaking of the courthouse that it's exciting having a front row seat of watching Porterville grow. This takes teamwork, it takes a community. One word came to my mind last night after the sheriff called me and told me what the $60 million that he got, and that word was giddy. He was literally giddy with happiness. He's worked hard, his staff's worked hard. I'm really, again, grateful that I'm sitting in a front row seat where I can watch Porterville grow like this. I think Porterville has some exciting times coming to us real soon. Thanks again.